Take the place you feel well in your room. Take the distance to the computer which is comfortable for you. Don't even force yourself to look at what I'm doing. The main principle is I stay with myself. I feel myself, my center. I feel my body and just let go and feel that by letting go, uprightness comes into existence. And even the breath seems to like it. Let's do it once again, just a simple step back or forward or stay where you are, whatever you feel. Connect with your center. Connect with your chest, your breast. Feel down from your heart through the body into the earth. Let go, but don't lose the perception of yourself. Feel the uprightness which comes about. Feel the reaction of your breath. We do the yes and no, and we just recollect a few principles. We feel the left and right. Do it in your fantasy. With the feeling for the left and right, we broaden this, we take the left foot forward, and we place both of them. And we connect through the heart with the earth. Our heart connects or is open towards the front, but I also feel the distance to the plane I have left, which is behind me. We do 10 times, yes, left foot, yes, yes, yes. Move it through becoming broad. Yes. 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 Feel in front now, grounded and in front. Yes. Where's the space behind? Yes. Yes. Yes, and let go. And let your breath react. Use the same principles. The breast, the becoming broad, leads the legs, and the legs go far to the right now, the right leg, before it goes back and is placed behind. No. 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 And no. Feel being behind, but the heart is connected with what's in front. No. No. And no. And come back to the center. When we do now yes and no, just everything works fine now. You may wobble as much as you want, that does not matter at all, because what we intend creates the reaction. Feel what you experience in your middle, in this realm, when you are in front and then behind and then in front again. And when we become quicker, and you do not feel well when it's becoming bigger, stay slowly. It's just an experiment. How much can I stay with myself? How much can I use these principles and even defend them when becoming bigger, quicker? And if And don't give up the staying with yourself. Rather, do it slower than me. Left foot. Yes. And no. Yes in front. And no behind. Yes and no. And yes and no. And yes and no. Yes, don't become quicker as you feel comfortable. No. And yes and no. And yes and no. And yes and no. And slowly again. Yes in front. And no. Feel your center. Feel your breath. Let it react. And feel your legs. How do they feel now? Let your breath just react freely as it wants. We do now the sympathy and antipathy exercise, and there again we start in the heart. We let go down, we feel down, and when we go down, we enter this flow which comes from behind and takes our feelings or what we bring down along. Yeah, that's why this feeling starts streaming out. And then when we come back, yeah, again the stream from behind, we stay down there, but still, when we stay down there, even then, or even more, in the end, we experience ourselves also being here, but differently now. And this we do with the right foot and very slowly. When we go back afterwards, the left foot straightens and the right foot goes back, and the verticality of us becomes stronger, and we feel very centered. And when we come back from behind, we keep the centeredness in us and do not give it up until we have arrived in the center. And then it starts again. From our center, we slowly sink down. The left leg carries us down. We feel the stream coming from behind, taking us along, and we go along with it and we let it stream for a while. Stream. And slowly we come back, the left leg carries us up again. And we stay connected with down there. And we feel both legs, we feel the hips, the left hip, the right hip. And let them talk with each other. And we say thank you to the left hip, that it was carrying us all the time. Then we go backwards. The left foot carefully goes backwards into the space behind. The spine is stretching. The left leg is stretching. The view is straight towards, we say, we don't like that. We feel centered, and slowly we bring our right foot back to the center, and very carefully we try to keep the centeredness. Again, we feel both hips, and they thank you to the left hip for carrying us. We let the breath react. We slowly sink down into the slower streams. We go with them. We let it stream, 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 stream. And very slowly we come back. The left leg carries us up, but we stay connected with down there. Both feet rest on the ground. We feel our hips and we wait a little bit until they feel good. We compare them and the legs. And when everything feels okay again, we continue with antipathy. The left leg stretches, the right foot goes behind, and all this stretching energy arrives in our spine. And we feel centered. The breath becomes big, the head rises, and we keep this feeling of uprightness and centeredness. Then we slowly come back to the center again. Both feet rest on the ground, the breath may react. The left hip may expand and relax. Left hip and right hip may talk to each other. Be kind to each other. And we do it the last time. We go down, and maybe we don't even need the hands to stream forward. We go down and are taken along with the streaming forward. It streams out there, it streams, streams. Warmth is going into the world from us. And slowly we come up again. But stay grounded and rest on both feet. The breath reacts, the hips talk with each other. Thank you, dear left hip. The right leg goes backwards, the left one stretches. I become upright, big, clear. And I return to my center, keeping this attitude in the body. The breath may react, the legs may relax, the hips get their pause. Slowly, without losing this energy, go to your seat and have a short break to listen to the resonance. How does my upper system, my chest feel now? Is it symmetrical, left and right? Even if there are only slight differences, they can only be slight. Just try to notice it. What about your legs? What about the feet? Do you feel the need to let go and to sink into your seat? Or does it feel good that Does the body feel held, and does it like it to stay in an upright position? Both would be okay, but how is it in your case? How do you feel your arms? They didn't do that much, but do you feel reactions in them too? These kinds of questions you can put. Where does your body feel enlivened, and where does it feel more dull? It can't be everywhere the same. With the Love E exercise, we start again, like always, in our center. We feel the space of our heart, we enter in there, we feel its rain quality, and this leads our arms and hands and fingertips. We feel our expanded wings, the veils under your arms, and there the streaming comes about, which just leads us forwards, leans us forwards. I stream into the world with my broad wings. But I do not lose myself, I feel myself, and I feel carried from within. I feel the space of my heart. Again, I let go, I return to this inner space, and I form this A gesture, this strong cross, which now is nourished from within. From my heels upwards, I get energy to really put strength into this gesture. And slowly I remember this loving quality of streaming forward, and it may come back without losing me, my anchoredness in the earth and my anchoredness in myself. Both is possible. I let go. My hands return to the center, to the heart. And immediately we continue. I let this space grow. I let it stream forward. I stay with myself. I let go. I awaken in myself. I feel protected and grounded. I reactivate this loving streaming forward. And without me leaning myself forward consciously, I return to the center, just by itself. I let go, the hands return to the center. We repeat it again. Love. A. Love. A. Sorry, I said A, but it's E in the English pronunciation. Yeah, so it's love E, this gesture. Yeah, in German it's E. Let's do it another 3 times like a massage. A streaming massage, streaming this way and streaming from behind forward. Returning to a raying quality, raying from my heart. And then both. Love E. Love E. And another time. Love. Let it stream. E. Let it ray. And both. Love E. Let your breath react. Let go. Feel your legs. Feel your feet. Feel your uprightness and feel your center. How does it feel like now? If you want to make a little step forward or backwards, just to enter new space for the exercise, hope you. I repeat some aspects from last time. Again, we start at the center. We let go, feel through the body, through the legs, into the earth. And by feeling through the legs, this brings us forwards. Down there, the legs, the toes open up to left and right. This makes the hands, arms follow. They build a bowl towards what's behind us, and this makes us leaning backwards. We pull our toes upwards and create a stream of energy in the body, filling the heart from within, as the raying quality from behind fills our arms. We let go, feel this rainbow, and by coming together, the toes come together, the hands turn slowly, and they feel the streams from left and right, entering our being and building this plane in us. And in this plane, we descend from above downwards, bringing all these energies down and through the heart, down into the earth, and this again brings us forwards by itself. The heart still feels big in the lungs, because they still are filled from this energy which we, with the help of our toes, we brought from underneath. So we just let our upper arms go. This fullness can unfold. And we stand, again centered and free. Let your breath react. From our heart, we stream downwards. Down there, the toes open to left and right. The arms follow. The toes bring energy into our heart system. The arms receive light and color. We let go. The toes come together, the hands, and the hands look into the palms of the hands, what's coming from left and right. Constantly we perceive the forces coming from left and right. And we feel still big in our center. The breath may react. Stay with your center. Let go. Hope. And let go. When you go through a tunnel and you blow into a hollow form, you have this sound when something goes through. So this sound of someone can remind you that you come down inside of you, like this, like in a tunnel, penetrating your inner form, or just not even penetrating, but passing through your inner form. Letting go. Hope. The breath wants to react, the breath wants to take the arms away and along. To become aware of its own strength, which lives in it. Let your chest react, let your breath breathe freely, let the warmth of your blood circulate, and take 1 or 2 minutes to listen to the resonance. How do I feel carried now? Is my body like a trunk, or does it slightly have the feeling of twisting and turning, despite of it is not twisting and turning? Does the trunk or the chest feel big or small? Both would be possible and just. How do you feel your legs compared to the rest of your body? And what's the difference between the arms and the legs now? Let's try that when we have this coming down, that we use this quality of warmth from down there and that we spread it everywhere here and just bring this warmth quality there and help all this light to transform into colorful warmth, which wants to go forward. And with this space, light-filled warmth, we can go re-enter the space in front. Bring your hands, your physical hands, in front of your chest, in front of your heart. Use them. Now you can have both at the same time, the forces of your heart to create this art gesture. And then ray through the arms to reach further out, behind the borders. Take your shoulders a little bit back to create this in-streaming quality. And now use your shoulders, pick up this in-streaming quality, go even further back and send this ha into the art to open it up. Feel grounded, feel your feet and let it go away up there. And wait. Wait for the answer. Receive the answer and let it come down. Notice it has to do with the space behind. And now use the forces, the warmth of your lower system to warm this space up. The veil coming down, warm it up and make it carry you forward. You do not bend forward. You use your warmth to warm your veils, that they carry you forward. I am there. Reverence. And I am carried. And let go. So what I wanted to try to tell you is use the access to these warmth forces to create something which helps or which brings you forward. Into this state. I'm there. I'm connected with everything high, and this can come into the world now. Hey. Shoulders in streaming. Pick it up. Open it up. Send it away. Receive the answer. Use your lower system to bring warmth in there. And through this, let you be carried by reverence. Can you feel how big you are now? And let go. This last sentence was not very correct because that we really reach this, that in this AH reverence lives the space from beyond. We have not only to warm up the veil coming down behind, but you also have to remember the R. That's why we did this invisible R before, because that's the connection to there. And only this creates this greatness. So this we also take into this exercise now, and with this we finish. Remember they are, now they are, and use the lower system. Have both. Feel your invisible arms streaming in. Feel the warmth of your lower system spreading through all your veins. Feel carried and guided. Feel connected. I am there. Carefully let go, step out of what you experience now without spoiling it. Carefully walk, move to your seat and listen to the resonance of this last finalizing exercise. AH, reverence. What is the mood you are in now? With whom, with what do you feel connected? Give yourself some time to wait, but now. How is the connection to your body? How is the connection of your body with you? How is your breathing system now compared to after Hope U and Love E? Is it agitated or calm? Let it allow just to pass. Don't force yourself to notice a lot. Allow contentness to take place. Because it's not important how good you were. Your system is so happy about what you tried. On so many levels. Maybe you even have a rest of 10-15 minutes, because listening to the resonance is in a way our sense system, our consciousness system, which we use. When you now lay down, you hand it over to your feeling system, and tonight it will be handed over to your will system, to the AH reverence system.